It was definitely a bit nerve-wracking going into the CD release with it being our first show.
We decided early on that we had all these songs, we had all these connections from our previous projects, but we didn't want to play a show until we had Pilot for a Day as 100% what it's going to be moving forward.
We knew exactly how we were going to do it, and we were very confident that we could pull it off the way we wanted to.
As soon as that first downbeat came in, it was incredible. It was just all the nerves went away, and it was just us in the moment.
We were surrounded by the exact friends and family that a lot of our album is about, and I don't think it could have gone any better. At the time that we were recording our album, Pilot for a Day was just Nolan and myself. We didn't have a drummer, we didn't have a bass player, so after being in Chicago for a month, we went back to Kansas and just really started hustling to find the right people, put out a call for auditions to get the right people to come in and start trying out and start working with us to really put on the best show that we can, as well as perform our album beat for beat, because we worked so hard on it to make sure that the songs are what they were. We wanted our live performance to live up to our album and not the other way around.
I started playing drums for Pilot for a Day about 4 months before the release of the actual album. I knew of Nolan before the audition. Brandon I had met the day of the audition, but I went to high school with Nolan, so I knew of him. We weren't close friends or anything, since he was a senior when I was a freshman, and that was the most I knew about Nolan. The day of the audition, it was in the evening. At our practice space in Kansas City. They weren't exactly on time, but that's pretty common. Knowing that they had already had a full-length album produced and recorded and ready for release, it was kind of tricky, because they wanted me to learn the entire album, hit for hit, and that's basically saying, hey, Kobe Bryant, I want you to shoot like, Dwayne Wade or something. Having a lot of respect for Corey, the guy that actually played the drums on the album, I think it was cool learning, some fills and stuff that he did that I normally wouldn't have probably ever learned. So it was very cool taking on that, I guess, that challenge of learning another drummer's techniques and kind of making it your own at the same time. Pilot for a Day's first show was on January 26th, 2013.
Our record release was really awesome. We played it in our hometown, and we have a ton of supporters that come out and see us at our hometown. It was really surprising to see how many people would show up to a band that they had never even heard of before.
Check, 1, 2. Take this chance with me. 1, 2. Those are the two numbers I know. 1, 2. Check 1. Check. Hey, check. Mic 1, 2.
Immediately after our CD release, we put a plan in motion to move to the East Coast and continue to work our butts off to spread pot for a day.
We decided to make music our career, and there are so many markets on the East Coast that make it much easier for you to make that happen.
Pilot for a Day's future is very promising. By next year, I see us as support on a major tour, as well as doing a lot of things on our own, putting on our own shows.
Obviously, we want to continue to play music and do that because that's what we love. But you know, there's so much more that we can offer the world, and we really want people to see that.
And I hope you finally see this extraordinary light. It's all around you, the world's appearing right before your eyes. The colors and the light. And when your walls come crashing to the ground, I'll be there waiting, and we can watch it all together. This extraordinary light. Do you fight for every minute while the time just slips on by? Does the emptiness sleep at your side? And do you long for shades of meaning when it's all just black and white? You only get what you buy, you forget why you try to survive.
Craig, how do you feel about Asbury?
It's the coolest place ever.
Like ever? Brandon, what's your favorite color? Pink.
Yeah, his underwear are pink.
You know what's crazy about that? That's my favorite color too.
I like mixing the pinks and the light blues and the neon oranges.
What do you think they're doing there?
It.
Craig said it. How's it going, Craig?
Tired.
How long have you been driving for?
Like 3 minutes.
Well, as long as you're last in bed.
Woke up 9:30, almost 24 hours ago.
E9.
With me, yes, I die to be free. Just follow my lead, I'll show you the place we only see in our dreams. Baby, don't be scared. Let these streets light up your face, light up your face. Take this chance with me, show me life.
We are a pilot for a day. We change our own oil. We are a pilot for a day. And we don't know how to crochet anything.